This is Dr. Murli Bharadwaj. Last 20 years, as a clinician, medical student, doctor, sometimes as a patient, I have seen thousands of people, thousands of patients, thousands of students, thousands of doctors. There are people who live and survive the desperate moments. There are many faces that traumatize their life for no reason. So, there are a lot of things that I learned in this process, that there are definitely certain habits that translate the life from good to better and better towards excellence. So today I wanted to give this pep talk in order to give that gist of what I learned. Possibly that can help some of you. A journey from despair to determination. How can we translate our life from vagabond to celebrity, from depression to a contented living? What are those 10 habits, if we call them, that can change and transform our life? This is Dr. Murli Bharadwaj, always with you. First thing what I observed in the people who are some of the best guys who handle the life always set 3 to 4 daily priorities. This is one of the best productivity strategy. All the life ultimately is focus. Focus is what that leads to the results. We should have that courage to say no sometimes in order to achieve certain goals. So break down your goals into short-term and the long-term goals, but limit your options. Each morning be clear with what you want to achieve the day, and then commit to at least to complete 3 or 4 of these essential tasks. Anything beyond that is a bonus. So that focus is everything. A good number of the people who are achievers, when I spoke to them, they have a wonderful habit of reading at least an hour a day. I know that some of you don't like to read, but if you start slowly making that habit to start reading at least an hour a day, reading makes us to become a better thinker, a better writer. And once we start doing it every day, you will stop hating it. And one day you will even love it. Get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night. Some of the most great achievers that I met, they say, whatever it is, I don't sacrifice my sleep for anything. Yes, I said anything. One of the top executives, one of the top successful CEO I met, he said, I cancelled a meeting just because I went to bed too late that night before, and I had been reading a good book that completely consumed me. Without knowing, I came to know that it is 2 a.m. in the morning. And when I got up at 7 o'clock, there is a meeting, but I still cancelled it because this one meeting is not worth being tired the whole day. There are few people who can perform very well even on 5 hours of sleep. As doctors, we experienced it. But that is, honestly speaking, a wrong. It is illusion. Protect your sleep and be dead serious about it. Whether that means going to the bed early or adjusting your schedule and cancelling few things. Walk 30 minutes a day. I still know some of the most healthy octogenarians who told me that Doctor, even at 82, I can miss anything but not the 30 minutes a day of walk. Walking keeps your body moving and it is good. And also, it enables you to contemplate. Life is a routine. There is nothing wrong with that. But when you walk outside, you are forced to be one with the world. Your senses are heightened, your lungs feel the air, and your feet feel the texture of the ground. So just get out, someone else, but enjoy your surroundings and enjoy that luxury, a minimum necessity of walk 30 minutes a day. Do regular full body workouts. One of my patients is a great writer, also a freedom fighter. One day evening, I got a late call that he fell down and had a fracture of hip, 89-year-old, early morning. So, what was the reason? How come you fell down? Was it in bathroom? No, at 4 o'clock, I was doing jogging on my treadmill and I slipped, doctor, he said. 89, but he is very fit and strong. So, strength training has got several benefits. It protects your bones, increase your muscle mass, keeps you lean, boosts your energy, prevents injuries. And some of the best guys I found fit in the sunset of their life are the ones who had been doing the regular full body workouts, at least twice or thrice a year, thrice a week. Now, eating, doctor, eating is everything. A lot of people overload when they eat. Actually, meals is the most important reason for the obesity. So the best thing is the first laddu you enjoyed. That's great. But just stop your hands from going to the second laddu. If you can be able to practice that kind of an abstinence, oh my God, you will discover that you are not exhausting your metabolic machinery of the body given by the God, and you will be absolutely fit. Eating is everything. Be present. Some of us get focused on what is next, what is next, what is next, and that we forget to enjoy the present moment. We are always waiting until we achieve something else. I will be happy then. I will be happy after that. We start keep thinking. That is one of the biggest pitfalls. We think that after passing this exam, we become something. After passing IAS, we become collector. After becoming collector, we want to become a secretary. After becoming secretary, we want to become something else. So there is no end point. So what is the whole fun is living in present is most important, doctor. One of the things I remembered uh, once more, what I heard from one of the most successful guy among my patients. He says that I buy a watch. Every year I buy a watch. Looking at the watch reminds me, wristwatch, reminds me that I'm living in my present. Wow, that's a great. He said, this is the watch when I was waiting to be accepted to be loved by my wife. And he said that, see, this is my watch when I cleared my IAS exam, civil services exam. This is the watch when I got my promotion. Oh my God. So he's a man of watches. That watch used to remind him that he wants to live present, not about tomorrow. Now, give love freely, doctor. People treat their love is like a depletable resource. No, it is not. Love never runs out. You can give away as much as you like, still you will have some more left with you. So give away some of your love every single day. Don't worry about keeping score and stop expecting something in return. Automatically you will get in return a lot of abundance. A lot of times people say happiness is something meant to share. The sorrow is meant to share. But actual truth is, sorrow is a personal sorrow. Sorrow will come down when we get that strength to swallow that. And the happiness is something that grows when we share with everyone. Write for 30 minutes a day. Basically, writing is a great habit that we are losing in these days of texting, WhatsApp, etc. Writing gives you an opportunity to keep a journal of what you want to do in the day, tomorrow, short term, long term. And that makes us to think like a better person. Lastly, save 30% of your income. I have seen great entrepreneurs who raised to a great level of success but ultimately toppled down. I have seen some of the richest men who lost all their wealth and once more became the poorest. What is the reason? A good number of times I feel all enterprise successes and failures, all the entrepreneurship is all about the financial discipline. So I always say, if you can't save 30%, at least save 10%. Sometimes we can cut out the purchases that we make daily and weekly. We purchase a lot of things which we don't use. We don't need organic cashew nuts that cost about $10, at least not all the time. So when we save on small things, we grow them, but consistently we grow those investments for the emergency fund and the money that we can set aside to survive on those rainy days. So, once more, this is Dr. Murli Bharadwaj. Enjoy the life every day. We don't know what is tomorrow. There are people who had great plans for tomorrow, and in the night they had a acute cardiac event. And there are people who were told that you are going to die shortly because you have a metastatic malignancy, but they survived longer than that doctor who told them. So that is the reason I always say, the life is not in our hand, but we can control our life, provided we know we adopt to some of the good habits that make us to become good to better, better to excellent. This is Dr. Murli Bharadwaj, always with you.